This week on Water Wednesdays, we examine the completion of the first step to getting the Bridgetown Sewage Treatment Plant working to full capacity to help filter the island's sewage demands. That $400,000 first step saw the rehabilitation of Processing Unit Number 1. The charge is being led by Wilfred Abrahams, the Minister of Energy and Water Resources.
When pushed to get this tank completed within a certain time frame, there was a lot of naysayers. People were saying it couldn't be done. But the staff came through. The staff worked around the clock. I have passed in quite often in the middle of the night and found them here working under floodlights. And this has been the general approach, not just to the Bridgetown plant, but also in respect to the South Coast sewage issues as well. So I want to thank the staff who put their heart into it, who bought in to the whole plan to let's get this done in a record amount of time. And let's show what we can do if we're committed and motivated. I also want to thank our contractors. I want to thank, first of all, Jose, who went over and above. As Mr. Halliday said, when we started to clean out the tank, the processing unit, everything that could be wrong was wrong. Everything that could rust was rusted. Everything that could break was broken. So it wasn't simply just a clean and a pretty up and a fix. In the last 3 weeks, even accounting those days lost for rain and some other issues, we've managed to entirely rebuild this processing plant, the processing unit, to the point where, unless something really unforeseen happens, we don't think we have to look back at this plant, this unit, for another 15 years, with the exception of routine maintenance. And we intend to maintain and upkeep it so that what happened before that caused us to be here never happens again. So I want to thank Jose, who went over and above. I also want to thank Mr. Power, who was responsible at the end for some serious welding and engineering works. The amount of welding and repairs that had to be done, and the manufacture and cobbling together of some parts that we couldn't get, it showed what we Barbadians are capable of. Everything was not available in the form we expected, and where it wasn't available, it was made right here in Barbados by Barbadians who are committed to seeing this work. So it shows that nothing is beyond us once we approach things in the right way. So I want to thank all those contractors, subcontractors, the supervisors at the plant. I also want to thank Mr. Halliday and Miss Innes.
Yes, indeed, it was a team effort to get the work completed on time and within budget. But remember, this is the first step. The second phase is in the pipeline.
Of course, it follows that once this unit is up and running over a number of days, the work starts again in respect of processing unit number 2. And then following that, we'll continue on the remedial works to completely rehabilitate this plant. We are concentrating on those essential services, those essential needs that will make sure that this plant is up and running optimally. At the same time, we were preparing a number of comfort areas, if you want to call it that, for our staff, our lunchroom or storeroom, and possibly our restroom, so that we can get our staff to be in a much more comfortable position as well. So if you bear with us over the next several weeks, over the next several months, you're going to see a true transformation of the Bridgetown Sewage Treatment Plant.
Right now we have one fully functioning tank, which is half capacity of the plant, and we're taking the other one offline very shortly to do the fix on that as well. And when we have finished that one, we expect the plant to be operating at 100% capacity, but we also then will do other upgrades that we need to do to optimize the performance of the plant. But we are way further now than we were 3 weeks ago.
So where will we be in 3 weeks' time? Stay tuned to Water Wednesdays and find out about progress being made in managing the island's sewage. To view this or a previous episode again, please visit our website, www.barbadoswaterauthority.com. You can also go to our Facebook page for info on what's happening here and on the South Coast. And you can go to YouTube as well. Just type in Water Wednesdays.